Our good friend Tank Snipe. Hello. How are you?
Good. You?
I'm doing great, man. This is your first time on community coaching.
Yes.
So, do you want to give yourself a little introduction?
Sure. My name's Tank Snipe. I played League for years for when it came out, and I switched to Heroes of the Storm because I'm a Blizzard fan. And ever since then, I've just been playing ranked, trying to get into a little amateur competitiveness, and I've been hovering around Plat and Diamond for the past few months now.
Okay, looking to increase your rank there. What were you in League? What was your main? Or
I
mains?
main support, but I like to fill so then we can actually have what we need.
Yeah. Okay. So, Li-Ming on Braxis. In my opinion, not the greatest mage. I think if you're going to pick a mage on this map, you should be looking at Gul'dan or Chromie as the main ones. Li-Ming, not the worst in the world, but I do think that just strategically, there are better mages. So just keep that one in mind. How long have you been playing HOTS for?
I got the invite in the alpha, so however long that's been.
Forever. Okay, I wasn't sure like how new you were. So there's one thing about Li-Ming on this map. Oh, you go force armor. I think that's a problem. So what are you afraid of?
Mostly that Gul'dan's damage, and if the Sergeant Hammer took the stealth when it'll do increased damage when she drops out of stealth.
That's true. I don't know if that's worth it though. This map's all about your sustain and your control over globes. You have Diablo who wants globes because the devils do. And if you were to go power hungry and you control globes, that's really one of your best ways at winning. In fact, when you're playing Li-Ming on this map, you really want to take control over this side, because if you're able to step down here and get the angle on your arcane orbs, you just gain so much more value. Yes, you can do it from up here as well, but down here has the globe. And then you get the extra damage from it as well. You get the extra sustain. One sec, I just have a message from one of my mods. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so that's the one thing with Li-Ming. Also, corruption, you can dodge very easily with your teleport. So I personally think that this is the wrong level one. It's a good combo. It's a nice thing though. You're playing Li-Ming into a Sergeant Hammer, so that's really cool. E.T.C not showing. You have to check this bush, but we find it anyways. So I think you miss your Q here. Just got to step up a little bit further. Can't be missing these abilities. That one was fine, obviously. E.T.C blocks it, but this just straight misses. Oh, no, never mind. They hit. My bad. You're right. Don't yell at me.
Just with the tip.
There we go. It's a family channel, okay? Oh. Yeah, see, like, you don't get the globe, which first off is a problem. You need that mana, you need that sustain. Yes, you've got the Malfurion, but we can't just rely on him. So you need to make sure you're down here when you pick up this globe. And I really do think that Power Hungry is the play here.
Gotcha.
Okay, let's look at this, because we step up obviously a little bit too far. Let's look at the context though. Okay, so we see them. You should only ever be here. You can back up over here. Okay, this is, you stepped to the right there, but you should have dodged corruption and backed up down here. Or at least E'd to get away from this. You have it up, right? Yeah. So you use it right now. No, oh, okay, phew. Ends up being okay, but that one we personally could have played better. Jeez, does he really? That's embarrassing. right here. Oh, man. So let's see if this happens consistently, because I think a miss this big on your W should only happen maybe once or twice a game. But like this is, you just got to step in the tiniest little bit here to get this, because this literally, actually, is it even the angle that's wrong? How does that not hit her?
I literally stared at this for 10 minutes trying to figure it out.
This is mathematically perfect. I can't even use video editing. Dang it. I was going to change the angle so we could see it better, but wow, that sucks, man. I don't even know if I can give you a hard time for that one. Here, W. All in her. Yeah. No, I actually think you stay there and spam Q.
Was it up in that minute, or... I'm sorry, can you check to make sure? I just want to make sure I didn't have it up when I ran off.
Yeah, you have it up right now if you're staying here. One more auto. This is a full Q. Your auto attack comes through as well. That might even be a kill with the W as you walk away, because this is a full Q. And you take 0 damage from it. 100%.
Gotcha.
She 100% would have been dead if you had a 20% damage increase. This is, I think, just the wrong play in general. Just trying to throw your orb at the wall there. You only really want to do it once you have this wave pushed in, so check this out. This is good. You get this chunk. I do think absolutely you stay here, though, man. This is a big moment because you have all 3 of them showing here. We've got reasonable health bars, but the big thing is the fact that you have 100% HP. And she used her E to stop some damage there, but now it's gone. If you stay in here, you have your Q up right now. Auto attack Q, auto attack, send your W after it. Like, huge damage. But here, you should just be standing in this area, focusing on this wave and throwing your spells up here, because you really want to be able to step up and take this back. Sacrificing your positioning like this, definitely not the call. So now, oh yeah, see, he gets the flip. Do you see how big of a mistake it is now?
Yep, I see it.
Because you would have been here, and these are your spells. So that's a kill. And then the reset comes in, you throw more spells. Boom. Oh my gosh.
That 20% would have made all the difference.
Yep, right there was another kill. This is good. Perfect. This is good. It's how you have to play the Li-Ming. Just find these angles. That one, actually, we missed a bit because we could have stepped in on this, I believe, on the bush. You got the regrowth rolling. You just got your force armor proc. So yeah, that's a bit of damage, but yeah, if you move in here and start stepping into this fight, you can even Q here. No, you don't get the extra damage. Sorry, I'm always thinking of like globe control with this hero, my bad. But if you step in right here and then you find this angle, yeah, you take a little bit of damage from this, but you don't die. All their damage is really up here. And you can throw your spells this way. Now they're caught between rock and a hard place. Yep, perfect. Boom. This is 2 kills, right? Where are we? Yeah, this is 2 kills. Right, because you send your W and Q here with an auto attack, get the kill, and then WQ in the same direction. Right, this is 2 kills.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember, but I believe we only get 1 for some reason.
Okay. Okay, that's why. Just a mechanical misplay on your part. So I want you personally moving into your next games to pay way more attention to what your teammates are doing. So here, you have your stuff coming up soon. I would be, looking at sharking out a Q here and there. Perfect. Boom. Absolutely perfect. But watch our Diablo. He's super looking for something. I, right now, am paying as much attention to Diablo as I am my opponents. Diablo gets the Q. You're thinking as soon as you see that Q go out, in your head, you're like, does the E follow up? If I see the animation of that E, I am throwing my spells right here, instantly, now. And you say that to yourself in your head. If Diablo E's, my spells come here. Watch this. Oh, Diablo's Eing. Spells here now. Boom. Huge damage. This is already way too late. Way too late. Because that's a double kill. That gets me fired up when I see stuff like this. This is really good because you're just not, you're almost there. You're just not throwing everything in the direction exactly where it needs to be when you need it. And that reaction time, absolutely doable by a player if your skill level. And it's mainly just, I think, what you're paying attention to. Again, I would be actually paying as much attention to where my Diablo is right now as, like, look at this. Do you see the wall stun right here? Follow up with your spells? I do. But he doesn't find it, and that's fine. But this is, ooh, this is exciting. I get freaking fired up when this sort of stuff happens. Okay, so when you're playing this Li-Ming, this is exactly what I'm thinking. Okay, does Diablo look for a wall stun? I see this Diablo wall stun. I do. I see it. I see him stunning the E.T.C. Yeah, maybe he doesn't get the kill, but who cares? I'm still looking at these angles. I also see... he can't stun that because he doesn't have the auto off, but now he can. I'm looking at this too, because if this is a wall stun E flip, this is an E double spell combo. You have to see all of these angles that this Diablo has. He's got from the shadows, so he can find like really any of these. If Gul'dan steps up there, boom, that's a wall stun. Follow up by a flip, then there goes your spells. I am looking at this Diablo for everything. And I'm also finding this Malfurion roots. If the roots go out onto a target raw, if Malfurion's up here and he just raw roots this Gul'dan, absolutely my spells are there.
Yeah, I never thought about that. I was just pretty much focusing on that hammer as much as I could, so he wasn't chunking down our backline.
Getting so much value out of that W talent on this Sergeant Hammer. Everybody's dying though. That sucks. This is the real problem with Li-Ming. She has a super difficult time dealing with waves as a mage. And that's why, like, you know, the likes of Gul'dan, even Kel'Thas can be better. But yeah, so far, honestly, we've missed a lot of kills personally. And that's really good to see in a replay. Like, you do want to see yourself missing stuff like that because it's going to change the way that you play. So far, we've already gotten a lot out of this one. Even in this early game. Early game is really important on this map. That's kind of why I said that I like the Gul'dan and I like Chromie. Chromie is so OP on this map, man. If you're playing mages. Actually so dumb.
Now, for this map, if I were to pick Chromie, would you recommend the W build or the Q?
Level 1, you go the... What's it called? The Globe talent. The vision talent. And
oh
then,
yeah, because she has stealth, right?
Chromie?
No, the vision talent, so then you can see the Sergeant Hammer out of stealth.
That helps, but also because it increases your spell power once you're finished. And obviously just having vision is very powerful in general, because what happens if they chunk you off and then all of a sudden you just vision the beacon and then there's two of them standing there and then you drop your spells over there and you just get a whole bunch of damage in. Time Walker's Pursuit, yes.
I see.
It's
okay.
And it's global, so it's one of the best talents, I think, as a level 1 talents in the game. Like, it's so good. You know, if somebody goes missing bottom side, that E.T.C goes missing, you vision top, he's sitting in this bush waiting to gank top, you know, you save your top lane's life. If you're worried that they're on boss, you can vision the boss. There's so much good stuff that can come off of it. Flip. Spells. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. This is what you need. This is what you've needed to. This is what you need to do more often, and you've needed to do like 2 or 3 times this game. Boom. Look it, they're already coming out. This is what I'm talking about. I told you you can do this. Very easy within your skill level. Okay. Now we out here doing damage. Slide doesn't do anything. You can look to dodge it with your E though. What ping do you play on?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
How much ping do you have when you play on Central and West?
Usually it hovers between like 25 and 60.
Okay. 25 West and 60 Central or opposite?
Opposite.
Doesn't really matter, I guess, but... So yeah, if you're playing on Central, you can very easily dodge those slides. Mana is becoming an issue. You have to call for innervates. So make sure you say in voice chat that you need innervate.
Okay, I actually never noticed that he wasn't giving it to me. I kind of assumed, as I am a support player, I always assumed he would have just prioritized me.
Yeah. Also, what you can do to make his life a little bit better is throw out your spells and then call for innervate, or be like, hey, Malf, can you innervate me after I throw out my spells, just so that you get a little bit of extra value from the cooldown. Why isn't he using it? I'm paying too much attention to innervate. I need to look at this fight.
No, that's okay. I love the fact that you're looking into the support, because I main support. So I actually really wanted to put a support replay in this, but this just was a lot of my own mistakes that I wanted to look at. So this was a better one for me.
Jeez. If we had what's it called? Dominance? Or not dominance, calamity. I always get those two mixed up. I like the mini build personally, but you're getting quite a bit of value out of your W, so it's not... Calamity doing damage is so good. You would have gotten this kill here. Is this even worth it ever? Might be. I don't know. I think this build is really not good or suboptimal. The damage you get and just the reset potential from your Calamity is so huge. This one is actually getting quite a bit of value, but I definitely think you should be going Calamity. The usual build, like the Poik mini build, between Force Armor and Power Hungry, usually Dominance, Calamity, 10, obviously depending on what the enemy has. And then everything from 13 to 20, it's basically playstyle preference. A lot of people like going Illusionist. Some people even go Cannoneer. And then between either Fireflies or Mirror Ball, most of the time for 16. But yeah. So that would have gotten you a kill with that talent here. Oh no, we're stepping in really far. Problem is because we don't have level 10. Jeez, you guys are actually doing so much. There's the innervate. We are losing the game. He doesn't live, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Mana definitely becoming an issue this game, though. Oh, holy cow. Okay, we don't really want to take any fights, honestly. We just want to kind of poke them off. Good, wave of force. Ammo. Really? Did that actually not land? Now you have to back or tap. Okay, so sometimes I would say it's very bad for you to use Wave of Force like that, but he had already used Mosh Pit earlier, so it's okay to use it there. Okay, it's a nice free kill. Should be able to get this one too. What? Multiple kills? What's my rank on this account? Master.
You get them all? I don't mean any offense. I just want to be sure.
It's actually a really good opportunity for your team to clear bottom and top 2 waves to try to get level 13. Getting questions about when's the right time to go orb build versus Calamity. I personally don't think there really is a time where I would go orb build over Calamity or Cube. Ooh, okay, so this is a problem. This is a problem. So your one thing when playing this hero against E.T.C is just looking, and actually not even looking, and I've used this explanation before, it's listening for the mosh pit, because it makes a noise. You know, he hits a cowbell 3 times and then the mosh pit comes out. So what you want to be doing is, yeah, listening for that noise. So watch. You're paying attention to him already, you're way too far up. I guess it's kind of contextual because Diablo flips, but hey Fan, thanks for the host. Welcome everyone from Fan's channel. Everybody, give Fan a like. Say hello to him. Or by that I mean a follow, not a like. I'm an idiot. It's twitch.tv/fanhots. Thanks a lot, dude. Okay. So let's watch this. It is contextual. This sucks because you can't use your W, and that's why you blink forward, but instead walk up. Always smarter. Like, look. Because the only reason you blink forward is because you can't use your orb. Unless I'm missing something here, but just walk up. And then send your orb. Or down and send it up. But blinking forward, never the right call, unless it's absolutely 100% securing a kill, because then you just have it up again. Like right here, now you have no way of getting out. Now E.T.C just literally walks in and slides, or he gets flipped in, or you get leapt. Yeah, look at this. Already just way too far forward. This is pre-slide. And he just rips it. So you can interrupt this if you're fast enough. Because you can hear the animation starting, and then you can just, in this context, you would Alt-R, I think, just to ult right on top of yourself in order to interrupt him. Because he just walks up and uses it without sliding. But there's no realistic way where you should be getting hit, because now you guys are going to get triple feared off this. Yeah, and now, I don't know why. I think I missed everything. Didn't use his W either, but... How do you live here? This is a Christmas miracle. There's no way that you should live here. Right? Am I crazy? 6. Like, let's look at this. I wish that you got punished harder for this, because I think this is a really big mistake. I don't mean that to hurt your feelings, but you know what I mean, right?
No, I totally know what you mean. Going into that, when that happened, I was like, oh no, this is it. That's an acer.
So
all 5 of us are guaranteed dead.
yeah, this is a free full E onto you. Do you even have your force armor? Okay, so this is a free 3 E onto you, a Q, and then he just needs to ult this backside and you move in, and everybody else should just be able to kill you. Like, so it comes through. The fear is okay, but now look at our damage. Somehow off of that great mosh pit, medic ended up out of position further than you. I don't know how that works. That's okay. That was their misplay. Again, I think like you gotta, okay, no, in a couple seconds, but guaranteed he doesn't use it on you right away. Oh, I lied to everyone's faces. Okay, but yeah, too far up. Cool. Reset. Ooh. A what? This is a dangerous build, my friend.
Yeah, it was a bit of a gamble.
I don't know how that doesn't hit. I really think this hits. I really do think this hits. I'm trying to... Look at this angle. Look at this. You are the luckiest person on Earth. Or the unluckiest? Li-Ming is what we're going over. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that doesn't hit. That's actually insane. Can you do the lottery for me?
I can try.
Why isn't my Diablo here? Okay. Yeah, this sucks. They have a full Zerg wave coming in bottom side. Like, your only play is forcing on top and trying to take this, but we were just too slow. This guy's got to rush in. This guy's stopping us from moving in. Like, you literally just have to push up onto here now. Faster. Already wasting too much time. This should have been an RQE. And he gets a free fear. Yeah, but she's just gonna walk it in, right? You can interrupt it faster if you're paying more attention to the audio cue. Yeah, they just end like this. That's brutal. So for you, the biggest one is I think you need to work on your build, or change up your build. There was a lot of times that if you just changed the way you were approaching the fight, you would have gotten so much more value out of bottom side. The missed double kill here was probably the biggest thing early game, because you had a free double kill here. And then likely you guys would have been able to get 100% Zerg off of that. That was a really, really big play. Yeah, and obviously all the other stuff we covered, very important, but yeah, main thing is just looking for where you're throwing your spells and why you're throwing them. I really do think on this map, unless they have burst damage that is out of this world. So if you're against a Zeratul, absolutely you should be looking at this talent on pretty much like any map. But Power Hungry is so good here, especially considering how you have the Diablo, so there's double synergy. He wants globes for Devil's Due, so you kind of just follow around the Diablo everywhere. You just pick up as many globes as you possibly can. And yeah, I think there was, did we agree 2 kills that were missed because of the lack of damage increase? I think it was 2, right?
2 at least. There was
Yeah.
more we found later on too.
Yeah, so the talent change will, yeah, it does a lot. But yeah, I thought this is a good replay. Did you have any additional questions?
Nope, I think that's it.
Okay, well, thank you very, very much for submitting. Where are you trying to get by the end of the season? And you're what? You're plat what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Not ranked yet. I'm still in promotional, so this is a promotional game.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what you said in the beginning. My bad. Okay, well, yo, let us know what you get ranked at.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I think it'll be high plat, the way that it's going right now.
Okay, perfect. Well, then that sounds like you might be able to work your way up to high diamond by the end of the season if you stick with the community, you stick with focusing on your gameplay. I really think that's a reasonable goal, don't you?
Oh yeah, it's very reasonable.
Excellent. Right on. Well, thank you very much for submitting, and you have yourself an awesome weekend, whatever you're doing.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, take care. Excellent.